coming up in your 2-hour Face Yoga workshop. Welcome everyone. Hello, it's so lovely to have you all here today. So I'll just start off telling you about what we're going to be doing over the next couple of hours. So we're going to be focusing on face yoga for your skin, but also for your mind, body and soul as well. And we're going to be working on facial exercise to really strengthen and tone the muscles in the skin. We're going to work with facial massage, which I'll explain more about as we go along. It's great for the blood circulation, great for the lymphatic drainage. We're going to do some acupressure, we're going to do some relaxation for the face, and we're going to do lots of holistic wellness techniques as well. So we're going to be doing affirmations, we're going to do a lovely journey through the chakras, so the 7 key energy centers in the body, and we're going to relate our face yoga to that. At the end, we're going to do a lovely lying down relaxation. I'm going to be using the beautiful crystal bowls, so we're going to be using lots of sound healing as well today. So just really work to your own level with everything. Everything should feel really comfortable, it's all very gentle. But if you do want to pause anything or adjust anything or stop anything, you absolutely can do. We're going to be sitting for about 2 hours. We might sort of get up and have a little wiggle halfway through, but just make yourself as comfortable as you want to. Feel free to lean against the wall if you want to grab a block to sit on, in blankets underneath your bottom, anything you want. The main thing is you feel super comfortable all the way through. So I'll just let that lady come in before we start our first part. What we're actually going to start off doing today is we're just going to start off setting a really nice intention within for our class. So just having a nice long spine, make yourself comfortable. It can be legs in front of you, cross-leg, whatever you prefer. Just relax your shoulders, just bring your palms up onto your thighs or your knees, and just close your eyes. And we're just going to tune into our breath for a moment. So we're just going to take a lovely, long, deep breath in, allowing our abdomen to rise, and then we're just going to breathe out and just allow our abdomen to lower. So just making the inhalation for about a count of 4, and the exhalation for about a count of 6. Each exhalation becomes a little longer each time, and you're just allowing yourself to be in the present moment, to really be with your breath, and feel that sense of calm and peace, and a sense of gratitude that you've taken this time for you today. And still with your eyes closed, I want you to, just in your mind, set an intention for today's session. This might be directly related to your face, it may be your mind, it may be something else entirely different. But just set that intention, and you can revisit that again at the end. You set your intention, still with your eyes closed. I want you to just tune into your face. So just notice how your face is feeling in this moment. So no need to judge it or even change any feelings unless you feel called to. Just simply observe. Outside and looking in, and just take a mental note of how each part of your face is feeling. Notice any areas which might feel a little bit tense and tight, Again, without judgment. Notice any parts which may feel completely relaxed and free. And notice any areas which maybe you don't feel much at all. Simply take that mental note, because again we're going to revisit this at the end of the class. Just take a few more deep breaths there. Just going to strike these beautiful Tibetan chimes. When the sound ends, just gently open your eyes. Okay. So, open your eyes when you're ready. We're just going to start off making sure we feel really comfortable in our neck and our shoulders. So we're just going to do a few gentle shoulder rolls here. And just easing any tension or tightness you may be holding on to. So we use our arms and shoulders a lot today as we gently touch and nurture our face. And then the other way. Still working with that breath, inhaling and exhaling. Good. And bring the shoulders to a nice neutral position there, and then just bring your chin down towards your chest, and just bring the chin gently from side to side. Again, just think about releasing any tightness, tension in this area. And either just stay with these half circles now, or if you want to, just go a little bit deeper. You can do some full circles round, only if that feels good for your neck. If it does, you can do 3 slowly in one direction, 3, when you're ready, slowly in the other direction. Tuning in here, to the way that your neck feels, again without judgment, just with the intention to release and relax a little bit now. Slowly bring yourself back to center whenever you feel ready. No rush here. Taking your time with everything. Lovely. Okay, so we're just going to start off with a little bit of lymphatic drainage. So this is a little bit of very gentle touch massage. Just helps to drain any toxins from your face. It's a really nice way to start your face yoga. Then we're going to work through each of our chakras, starting with our root chakra, and I'll explain how this relates to the jaw. We're going to start with some jaw exercises and we're going to work from there. So to start with the lymphatic drainage, you're just going to come slightly behind your ears and very light touch, just coming down to your collarbones and then take that again. So when we do more of our face lifting massage later on, you can go a little bit deeper. With this lymphatic drainage, you actually want to go as light as possible. So the lymphatic system is just under the skin surface, so you don't need to go as deep as the muscles. And we're just going here down the lymph nodes, draining the toxins, down the lymph vessels, down to your lymph nodes, just here on the collarbone. And then what you can do is just a little bit of pulsing here on the lymph nodes, and just focusing on the breath. Good. Okay, so we're going to move on to our jaw area now. So the jaw area, we can really correspond or relate to our root chakra. So our root chakra is right at the base of the spine. It's the energy center at the base of the spine. And it's obviously very related to our hip area and to our gynecological area as well. And in traditional Chinese medicine, this area here in the jaw is very much connected to our hormonal area and our gynecological area as well, and also our hips. So quite often if you've got tension in your jaw area, you'll feel a lot of tension in your hip area as well. So we're going to work on releasing a bit of tension through the jaw, and also then we're going to work on doing some lifting techniques for that area. So I want you to just take your thumbs and just come here, and we're going to start off gliding upwards and lifting off. So gliding up and lifting off. And if you've applied something to your skin, some of the moisturising serum there, we've got some oil or moisturiser, or you're just quite hot like I am, you've got a nice glide in this area. So we hold so much tension in our jaw. It's one of the most common areas of the face that hold our stress. And a little bit of daily massage can make a huge difference when it comes to things like grinding our teeth, or pain in this area, or even TMJ if you suffer from that. But also just this lifting action here really encourages the muscles to lift, as well as releasing tension means we're less likely to hold that whole area really tight and create those expression lines. So I'll explain more about expression lines as we go along. Now with each of the techniques today, we'll do them all different lengths. So sometimes we might do some for about 10 seconds, some we may do for a full minute or more, but generally your sort of rule of thumb of the Face Yoga is about 1 minute per technique. So if you're going to do any of these at home after you finish this class, I would say about 1 minute is your general rule. Okay, so we're just going to take that a little bit further now by using 2 fingers, and we're going to glide one above the jawbone, one below the jawbone. So again, a really lovely lifting and sculpting massage here. And with all massage techniques we do today, we're going to be focusing on boosting the blood circulation. So we're bringing the fresh blood, oxygen and nutrients up to the skin surface. So it's going to help to feed the skin, help the skin to look more glowing, it's going to help the skin to look healthier, more energized as well. And as you do this, try and relax the rest of your face, just focusing on that jaw area. Bring your arms down. Always feel free to shake out a little bit as you go through. Wonderful. So then we're going to take 2 fingers and thumb, and we're just going to gently pinch and release as we come up this area. Lovely. So we get a little bit deeper down into the muscle now. Go right to the ear and then lift off. So we're coming all the way along. It's really nice to make sure that you're not holding any tension through your shoulders as you do this. And also to think about your posture as well. So as I said, lean against the wall, but always trying to think about lengthening up through the top of the spine. I often imagine a string going from the top of the head all the way up to the ceiling, lengthens everything upwards. Okay, let's do one more of these, really focusing on releasing that tension. Then when you come near the ear, there's a little spot just underneath the ear, so almost like a natural indentation there. If you go there with both your index fingers, one each side, and just gently press, and you may want to do a little bit of a circular action there. Now it may feel super tight and tense in here if you do hold a lot of tension in your jaw, or it may feel like not much at all. And to be honest with you, every day feels different for me when I do this one. So it really just depends on so many factors, but it's such a good little acupressure point just to release tension in the jaw. And then just go the other way if you're doing little circular actions there. lovely. So just coming gently back down. So we're going to do a facial exercise for the jaw area now. So the massage is really working with circulation, releasing tension, but the facial exercise is strengthening and toning the muscles underneath the skin. So as we strengthen and tone the muscles under the skin attach is tightened and tautened and firm. So really good for naturally lifting and sculpting the jaw area. So don't worry if you laugh with any of these techniques. I know sometimes they feel like we're putting quite a funny face, but they really are good for helping to give the muscles a good workout. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an O shape with our mouth like this and slightly wrap your teeth around your lips. So, and then you go from the O shape to the smile shape and back again. So you go okay. So keeping that going whilst I talk with this one. So first of all here, we are actually going to be working the mouth and the cheeks, which we're going to get onto in more detail later. But in a minute, we're going to bring the jaw into it. So it's a really, really good one for strengthening and toning so many muscles in the lower face, but the second part, particularly the jaw. So as you do this, really feel the cheek muscles lifting upwards and then holding that smile shape. Place your index finger here. It's going to provide a little bit of support, a little bit of resistance, and then you're going to scoop your jaw backwards. So going. So it's opening and closing as you tilt your neck back, only if that's comfortable for your neck. And then come back down again. Scooping. Good. And then again. Really feel the jaw muscles engaging here. And then back down. And let's do one more time. So pressing the finger inwards, so provides a little bit of resistance, makes the exercise feel a little bit harder. So lovely. Great. And just relax. So to ensure we've not held any tension whilst you do that, just take 2 fingers and do little circular actions, just slowly moving upwards along the jaw. And in terms of pressure you use, it's entirely up to you. So you feel you want to go a little bit deeper, do so. If it feels better, just go quite gently. You can do. So let's do that twice more. Come back to your starting position. So always thinking about working upwards and outwards here. The only exception is with that lymphatic drainage that we did at the beginning. Good. And lift it off, and then let's take that again. Lovely. Good. Okay, and then just very gently tap underneath the chin area. And it's really nice with this one to have your chin about parallel to the floor here. So we're naturally, again, boosting the blood circulation. Really nice one for helping to just tighten this area, particularly the next part of the exercise, which we'll do in a moment. Sit, and then just hold the fingers here with the chin parallel to the floor. Take the other hand underneath the elbow. Hold here. It's quite nice just to close your eyes to ensure the rest of your face is relaxed. And all you're simply doing is feeling as though your fingers are trying to move up towards your chin, but your chin won't let them go any further, and the chin stays parallel to the floor. So a little bit of resistance happening there. It's almost like holding a yoga pose. We're holding it for this chin, jaw area. Take a long deep breath in and a longer exhalation out. Now keep your eyes closed. Just bring your hands back onto your lap or your knees. And with your eyes closed, just to finish off that chakra, I want you to just focus on the base of your spine, right at the front of your pubic bone, whichever feels better for you. And just visualize there a red ball of light. So this chakra, the root chakra, corresponds with the colour red, as well as obviously corresponding, as we mentioned, with the jaw area because its relation in traditional Chinese medicine to the stomach and hormonal area. But focus on that red ball of light there. This is going to help to align the chakra and really breathe into this. Breathe deeply as you focus on that red ball of light. And then in your mind, I want you, still with your eyes closed, to repeat this affirmation just to yourself in your mind 3 times. And your affirmation is, I am grounded, secure and stable. Ready, just gently open up your eyes. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to move on to our next chakra, and this is our sacral chakra. So this area just below your belly button here. So this area in traditional Chinese medicine is also related to the large and small intestine, and that relates to our lip area. So we're bringing in chakras here from our Ayurveda and yoga, we're bringing a little bit of traditional Chinese medicine, and we're bringing in our face yoga, which very much is a culmination of the two. So we're going to be working our mouth and our lip area next, and then we'll do a little bit of sacral chakra affirmation and meditation afterwards. So we're just going to start to massage around the lips, really simple. You're going to start with taking your index finger and just doing little circular actions like this. So it's really lovely for naturally boosting your blood circulation here. Very good for naturally improving the production of the collagen and the elastin in and around our lip area. So we naturally tend to have less production of collagen and elastin in our skin from about the age of 18. It starts to decline from there. So there are things that we can do to help with that production of collagen and elastin. Face massage is one of them, as well as certain foods. And there's certain treatments that you can have, lots of things you can do, but the massage is wonderful. When you've done 3 times one way, let's go the other way. Feels really relaxing as well. This is a really nice one to do if you apply a little bit of lip balm at home, or even if you apply your skin cream or oil, just take a little bit longer to massage in, because it really does help the product just penetrate a little bit deeper into the skin. So once you've done 3 times around the other way, you're going to take your index finger and you're going to do a little flicking action around your lips. So the pad of the finger is just literally flicking like this, flicking up. So sort of half of your finger, and then you're going to go the other direction. Half of your fingers on the lips and half is on the skin. Makes sense. So we go one way and then we go back across the other way. It doesn't matter direction-wise. If you want to go around a few times one way and a few times the other way, that's also absolutely fine. So again, very nice for helping to bring all that fresh blood, oxygen and nutrients to the lip area. Very good for smoothing little lines around the lip area as well. Lovely. Okay, just bring your hand down, give it a little shake if you need to there. Okay, so let's do a facial exercise for the lip area now. So there's a muscle that goes all the way around the lips here, the orbicularis oris muscle, and as we age it starts to weaken, and then we have less production of the collagen and elastin as well. So what we tend to find is we get a lot of those little lines around that area. So a good thing to do is the massage we've just done, but also strengthen and tone that muscle as well. So with this one, you take your tongue, you go really slowly around the inside of the lips in one direction, then the other direction. So you take it like this. Okay. And then we go 3 times one way and 3 times the other way. So we'll do that together. So taking your tongue, so take it really slow and as close towards the lip line as possible, rather than sort of around your cheek area. So we're really thinking about that muscle that runs all the way around the lips. And if you're doing it slowly enough, by about the 2nd time, your tongue will start to feel tired. So that's completely normal with it. And when you've done 3 one way, do 3 the other way. When you finish your 3, just relax your mouth area. Probably feel that working straight away. As we get into more of the exercise of the cheeks, for example, you'll start to feel your muscles working. So hopefully by the end, what it'll feel like is your muscles have had a good workout, but they'll also feel really relaxed and energized as well, because we really will be focusing on releasing any tension that may have built up too. So just take 2 fingers now, and you're just going to go like this. Just releasing a bit of tension in the muscle here, waking up the muscle a little bit here as well. Really nice one to do between 2 stronger facial exercises. The next one we're going to do is a little bit stronger as well. Again, a really nice natural way to plump the lip area. So just checking in with yourself, making sure still deep breathing, shoulders nice and relaxed. And just relaxing, wonderful. And then if your neck feels okay to do so, tilt your head back gently. You're going to slightly tuck your lips in a little bit, and you're going to make this sound. And really working with the lips there, that's it. You'll also feel this working just underneath the chin area. Let's do 5 more of those. You feel that muscle around the cheeks as well as through the neck. Lovely. And then slowly come back down. Beautiful. Okay, so again, just closing your eyes for a moment. And I want you to focus on that sacral area. So that area just underneath your belly button. If you want to even place a hand there, you can do. I'm just going to strike a beautiful sacral chakra bowl just 3 times, and as I do, I want you to just focus on the colour orange in that area, and you can breathe deeply as you do it. Lovely, so really focusing on that area as you breathe, and then I want you to repeat the affirmations. You focus on the sacral chakra 3 times. I am creative and worthy. Just breathing into that area, focusing on the ball of orange light there. As we align this area, it helps us step into our creativity and our self-worth. So one more lovely, long, deep breath. Okay. And then slowly open up your eyes when you're ready. We're going to move on to our solar plexus area. So this area just above the belly button, and it relates to the colour yellow, and it's the area where our stomach is. And in traditional Chinese medicine, or even facial reflexology, the cheek area is very much related to the stomach. So we're going to do some really lovely cheek massage, and cheek acupressure, and some cheek exercises as well. So let's start off with a few nice exercises to strengthen and tone the muscles in our cheeks. So what we're going to do is we're going to transfer the air from cheek to cheek. So we're going to go like this. And as you do this, make sure you breathe deeply in and out through your nose. And as you do it, if you feel any little lines being created around the mouth area, use your fingers and just smooth the skin there. So let me show you. It's quite nice as you do this to have your eyes closed. It's entirely up to you. It just allows you to relax your upper face. And as you transfer the air, you're really working, stroking, toning lots of the muscles that you have in your cheeks. So it's giving a really nice natural facelift to the skin attached to the muscles. And by using your fingers like this around your mouth, it just means that no lines are created, which with Face Yogi, you never want to create any lines whilst you're doing the techniques and the exercises. So the key here is breathe deeply in and out through your nose as you run out of air. That's it. So you can take 2 more long, deep breaths as you do this. And just relax your hand down, relax your cheeks for a moment. We're going to do a really similar one now, but this time we're going to puff both cheeks out full of air. We're going to hold there. We're going to use one hand to smooth our lips, and we're going to use the other hand to tap one cheek, and then we'll swap. So I'll just show you. So we can join at the same time if you like. So you go like this. So cheeks are puffed out, both sides now. Fingers are smoothing any little lip lines that may be created. Other hand is massaging. So what you're getting here is a really good workout to lift and tone the muscles, but you're also getting this lovely massage by gently tapping. And if you want to focus in particular around any maybe sort of nasal labial folds or marionette lines, or maybe you get a lot of tension in your jaw and you want to tap there, be quite intuitive with how and where you tap here. And just breathing deeply again, so making sure you're breathing in and out through your nose here. When you're ready, swap hands, so you're tapping the other side. Both cheeks puffed out, just tapping this one side. And again, tapping wherever feels comfortable for you. Keeping that going, 2 more long, deep breaths. And relaxing. Well done. Give your arms and shoulders a little shake. Make sure you're not holding tension. Give your feet a little wiggle too if you want to there. Just release some tension. Then take 2 fingers and thumb, and you're just going to gently pinch all over your cheek area. So think about pinching down to the muscles. So rather than sort of pulling the skin outwards, think about how can we really boost that circulation right down where the muscles are. So this is a great one for just naturally brightening your cheek area. So it works really nice short term. So if you ever just want to get that natural glow, just do this for sort of 30 to 60 seconds. But it's also working long term as well. And again, be intuitive with where you want to do it here. So again, you may want to go more so around sort of between nose and mouth area, or more so around the centre of the cheeks. Just listen to what your face needs. And really that's the key with Face Yogi, you know, being your own guide, being your own teacher, particularly with your home practice of it as well, thinking what do I need today, and then adapting any techniques as you need. Good. Lovely. Let's just do about 10 seconds more here. Lovely, and release down. Wonderful. So we're going to do one now which is really good, again for lifting and toning the cheeks. It's also very good for lifting the mouth corners as well. So what we do with this is we bring the lips inwards, and then we just bring the lips upwards. So, and then holding there, use your index fingers to smooth any lines which you feel may be created here. And you are literally holding. So you're thinking about smiling, but with lips tucked in. And then fingers smooth any lines, because again, if we feel like any lines are created with the exercises, we use our fingers to smooth, because we're doing the techniques to reduce lines and wrinkles, and we don't want to create any whilst we do the technique. So hold there for about another 10 seconds. It's quite a strong technique, particularly if you're focusing on lifting those lip corners up to really work those cheek muscles. And relaxing. Good. Did everyone feel their cheek muscles working with that one? Yeah, good. That's lovely. Okay, to you, Robyn.
That's really hard.
Isn't it? I know. We're releasing the tension now, so we're just going to go into the cheekbone and we're going to flick all the way under and out and lift off and take it out again. I know, it's surprisingly hard work, isn't it? Some of the techniques. That's it, so working along and out. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more of those. One more time. Lovely. And then we're going to do a lovely acupressure point. So what we do is we just sort of put our cheeks in a little bit, and where you feel that natural indentation is your acupressure point. And then you can relax your cheeks back out again. Close your eyes for a moment and just focus on gently pressing into this acupressure point. So again, in traditional Chinese medicine, this is very much related to our stomach area. So by massaging, working this area, it's said to really help to balance the stomach area. And then if we're relating this to chakras as well, really helping to align our solar plexus chakra. And then you can do a little massage in a circular action here. Make sure your shoulders feel relaxed, your breath feels deep. And then circling in the other direction. And still with your eyes closed, bring your hands down, rest them onto your lap or your knees. Just keeping the eyes closed as you focus on your breath and bring your attention back to that area just above your belly button, that solar plexus area. And just focus on the colour yellow here. So imagine a ball of yellow light. So line this chakra. Really lovely chakra for our energy. It really helps us to feel really sort of motivated, get going, get moving with things. Just breathe here, and I want you just to repeat the affirmation to yourself 3 times. I am confident. Just take a few more deep breaths here. I'm just going to strike the lovely Himalayan bowl just 3 times. Still breathing into that solar plexus area. When you feel ready, slowly and gently opening up your eyes. Okay, so we're going to move on to our heart chakra area. And because we're relating this to our traditional Chinese medicine as well, the heart area on the face is the eyebrows and just along the forehead area here. So we're going to do some techniques which are really good for lifting the eyebrows, releasing tension in the eyebrows, and working along the forehead area as well. So we're going to start off with 2 fingers and thumb, and we're just going to very gently pinch down into the skin. I'll try and go to the side slightly there so you can see it as well. And then we lift off and we're moving across. So we're pinching and lifting all the way across. Really lovely for naturally lifting the eyebrows. Really soothing as well. See if we can just do that 3 more times. Moving across your own time here. So 1 more time. Lovely. And then just taking, when you finish, just between your eyebrows, you're going to smooth outwards just above your eyebrows and lift off. Then you're going to come up to the middle of your forehead, bring your index finger outwards, lift off. Taking that again, moving up and out, all the way across, lift off. Let's do those 3 lines again. So working outwards and lifting off. This is so relaxing, but also what it does, I'll explain in a minute when we finish our 3rd one, because we'll go into, if you bring all your fingers here and go across, and I'll explain why forehead massage is so lovely and so beneficial. So we're of course just feeling nice and relaxed as we do this, but what we're doing here is we are relaxing tension in the frontalis muscle. And one of the most overused areas of our face tends to be our forehead area. So we tend to express with this area a lot, we tend to raise our eyebrows a lot when we're expressing, rather than using our eyes a lot. So by doing massages like this, it's just signalling to this big frontalis muscle, it's okay to relax, it's okay to release some tension, and we don't need to use it all the time with our expressions. We can learn to naturally just relax it. I'm going to show you a few ways later that you can sort of retrain your forehead so it stays still when you're talking and relaxing. Just going to soften any lines and wrinkles in this area. Also, as I mentioned, really working with the heart area here. Also, it's just nice to release stress in the mind and the body. So bring your arms down, give them a little shake, give them a little rest there as well. Lovely. In fact, let's do the technique where we're just going to retrain the forehead now. So what you do is you either place one or both hands onto the forehead, whichever feels most comfortable for you. Focus on the point in front of you. And what I want you to try and do is widen your eyes as much as you possibly can. And just notice if your forehead starts to move here. If it does, use a little bit more pressure to keep it nice and still. Then you're just going to look up towards the ceiling and then down towards the floor. And again, just notice here, if you need to adjust your hands slightly to keep your forehead still, do your eyebrows naturally lift up every time that you look up. So this would be a good technique to do regularly. So just up and down. And then just focus on one point in front of you again. Make the eyes really, really wide. If you want to do it without your hands, you can do if you know that your forehead stays really still now. And then just close your eyes, relax your arms for a moment. Also really works with energizing the eye area. The eye yoga is so beneficial for the eye muscles. And when you're ready, just opening back up. Good. Okay, so with pretty much all the face yoga techniques, I really recommend keeping the forehead area really, really still and using our eyes more. There's one exception to that, and that's a little exercise which really helps to naturally lift the eyebrows, and it does cause, as you do it, just a tiny little crease in this area, but we massage it afterwards so it smooths it out really, really quickly. It's the only way we can do a technique which really helps with reducing hooded eyes. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our fingers underneath our eyebrows and we just very gently lift them up slightly, so not too far, just a little bit, and then really slowly you're going to start to close your eyes until you feel like a little shake or a little pulse. So you almost feel as though the muscles are contracting, relaxing. So there comes a point as you close your eyes where you feel that shake. You'll hold there for about 10 seconds. Take your hands away for a moment, relax your eyes and take that again. So you lift up slightly, that's it. You close your eyes against the resistance of your fingers, keep closing them to the point where you feel that little shake or that little pulse. Hold there for about 10 seconds, breathe deeply. And then release. Then just take your hands into little fists and you just smooth out your forehead. So any little creases were created as you do that. And now just instantly releasing these. Good. Again, we're helping with the blood circulation here. We're working with lots of lovely acupressure points. And then just take your index fingers and just do a little massage on your temples here. It's really nice to do this with your eyes closed, a little circular action. One of those places we intuitively go to if we have a headache, but actually it's a very renowned point in acupressure for reducing headaches and stress. So it's a really, really good one to go to. Circular action is so powerful. And then you can do the other direction. Focus on your breathing here as you do it. So just bring your hands down, keep your eyes closed here. And I just want you to go to your heart chakra. So that's that area between, right in the center of the chest, right between the breasts there. Just really focus on that area. And as you breathe and relax into that area, I want you to focus on the colour green. So just really visualising a green ball of light, just to help align that chakra. And the heart chakra is all about love for ourselves, love for other people, love for the world around us. So I want you to just repeat the affirmation 3 times. I am love. Really breathe into that area, breathe into colour green. I'm just going to strike the heart chakra crystal ball 3 times as you focus on your breath and aligning that chakra. So when you're ready, slowly open up your eyes. And we're going to move on to our throat chakra. So this area just at the base of the throat. And very simple for this one, we're simply going to relate it to our neck area. So we're going to do some really nice neck lifting and toning techniques. So the first one we're going to do is just placing our all our fingers on both hands just on the collarbone. You're then just going to tilt your head back only if it's comfortable for your neck. Bring your bottom lip out just a little bit. And you're going to hold there for 3 deep breaths. And this should be engaging a big muscle at the front of the neck called your platysma muscle, lifting and strengthening and toning. When you're ready, bring your head back to center when you've done your 3 breaths. And then you're going to tilt your head back again, but this time without the fingers, and you're going to bring the tip of the tongue up towards the roof of the mouth at about a rate of 1 per second. So you should feel it in this area under here. So you're going, so lips are together, tip of the tongue up and down towards the roof of the mouth. A really good one for strengthening and toning that area right at the top of the neck there. You need to place a hand in that area just to check you can feel it, or you can provide a little resistance, you can. If you prefer it without, that's also fine. And this one is quite hard work. It's a really, really good one for keeping the neck area nice and lifted and toned. to align our throat chakra as well. That's great. So you can do 10 more of those. Rest if you need to, of course. Good. And slowly come back down. Wonderful. So we're going to take that a little bit different this time, but fairly similar. We're going to go from one side, bring our chin upwards slightly towards the ceiling, lips together, and then tip of the tongue comes up and down towards the roof of the mouth again, about a rate of 1 per second. So you're feeling it working underneath the chin, but also feeling working all the way down the side of the neck as well. So when you feel ready, turn to one side. Let's do 20, please. Lovely. Turn to the other side now. Gently tilting your chin upwards a little bit, tip of the tongue up and down. We're going to do 20 times. Wonderful. And then just come back to your starting position. Then you're just going to turn to one side again, but this time bring your tongue up towards the direction of your nose, and we're going to hold there, so like this. So really lovely one. That's it. So really lovely one again for strengthening and toning the side of the neck, front of the neck as well, helps to sculpt the jaw area. We'll there for one more long deep breath, keep focusing on the breathing. And then turn your head to the other side. And doing exactly the same thing. So tongue's coming towards the direction of the nose, feeling that lifting and toning through the neck. Wonderful. You're both going the same direction. And then so we're facing each other now. Okay, so come back to starting position. Lovely. And then taking your fingers coming up through the front of the neck area. Good. So this is a really nice one just to do when you apply skin cream or skin oil to your neck. Maybe you use morning and evening. Just come slowly back down, and then just do that tapping we did earlier again. So really nice, just to release any tension there built up through those stronger exercises. And then use all your fingers, and you're just going to tap over your neck area. So this really simple, gentle tapping, and we'll do later a little bit on the whole face as well, but let's just focus on the neck for now, just all the way around the neck. It's a really nice thing to do again when you're applying a skincare product, is just allowing the product to just go a little bit deeper into the skin. So combining massage and product is so powerful for the skin. And just bring the hands down. And then we're just going to bring the arms slightly back behind you, so squeeze the shoulder blades together a little bit, pushing out the chest and just moving the head from side to side. With that slight squeeze through the shoulder blades. So what this is doing, this is helping to correct that sort of forward posture that we all have so much when we're using screens, computers, phones, whatever we're doing in day-to-day life. When we have a lot of that forward posture, what it tends to do is cause a lot of lines through the neck area. It also tends to mean that we get a lot of fluid accumulation around the jaw area as well. So any exercises we can do just to open up through the front body. Also, it's a really lovely aligning one for both the throat and the heart chakra actually. And then if you've got enough room behind you, just squeeze your shoulder blades together like this. You don't even need to bring it up too high, you need to wiggle forward a little bit. Just holding there, pushing out through the chest, lovely. And then if you want to take it a step further again, just slightly lift the chin up. And you can either hold there, if you want to take it even more advanced, you can bring that tip of the tongue up and down towards the roof of the mouth. So you're really working with the top of the neck area again. Just do whatever feels comfortable for you here. Take 2 more deep breaths. And releasing back down. Lovely. Just get yourself comfortable again, sitting back for a moment. Lovely. And then we're just going to place right at the base of the neck, right in that area just between the collarbones. Just place your index finger there and just close your eyes. It's a really lovely acupressure point here for our neck area. Just breathe and relax into it. And you can either hold it, or if you feel called, just to massage it, a little circular action, one way and the other you can. Whatever feels good for you in this place. And keep your eyes closed, but just bring your hands back down into your lap. We're just going to focus on the throat chakra, which is the colour blue. So I just want you to focus on a blue ball of light just at the base of the throat there. Really breathe into that beautiful colour blue. And our throat chakra is very much about speaking our truth and expressing ourselves. So the affirmation I would love you to repeat 3 times to yourself is, I am able to speak my truth. And just focus on that lovely colour blue. I'm going to strike the throat chakra, alchemy crystal ball, for you 3 times once you breathe and focus on aligning that chakra. So very gently opening up your eyes. We're going to move on to our 3rd eye chakra, which is actually on our face. So we're going to actually be working this area between our eyebrows and around our eye area next. So we're going to start off with an acupressure point and just gently placing it just there on that 3rd eye chakra. You may want to just close the eyes again to focus on this point. So this is a really lovely point for, of course, aligning this chakra. It's also a very good one for reducing stress, reducing headaches. From an aesthetic point of view, by releasing tension here, we're softening any lines in this area. I'll explain more about that in a moment. And you may want to massage just gently in a little circular action here. And then just massage in the other direction. Okay, and then just gently open up your eyes. So we're just going to use 2 fingers. To close your eyes again once you've seen it, you can. It's entirely up to you. Just massaging between this area. So you have a little muscle between the eyebrows that sort of fans up into the forehead. It's called the procerus muscle. And similar to frontalis muscle, that one in the forehead earlier, we tend to overuse this muscle, and often because we are concentrating on something, maybe worried about something, maybe stressed about something, we tend to pull this area quite tight, which in time causes those lines between the eyebrows, these number 11 lines, or maybe even little horizontal lines here. So it's really simple to soften and reduce and prevent those lines, and actually massage like this, really soft, gentle massage is really, really effective for doing that. Okay, so just bring one hand down. In fact, if you want to give both a little shake, you can. And then just take one finger into a hook. You're going to go just a little bit deeper now, working upwards between the eyebrows. And you can go up in a straight line, but if you feel like you've got any tension or lines or anything that goes slightly outwards a little bit, just move and adjust the finger to any direction you want there, going upwards. This is a nice one to do throughout the day, so if you have been concentrating, you've been looking at the screen a lot, it's a really good one to do for your well-being, but also it's really going to help to soften any lines that may have been created through the day. Wonderful. Okay, bring your hands gently down. We're going to do 2 facial exercises for the eye area now. The first one we're going to do is probably one of my favourite, but also probably one of the most humorous face yoga techniques. We're placing the 2 fingers underneath the eyes here, just for a little bit of resistance, a little bit of support. We're going to make the mouth into an O shape, like this. We're going to look up towards the ceiling and flutter your eyes. So we're going. That's it. Lovely. Beautiful. Just keep that going if you can for about another 20 seconds. Keep thinking about your top lip and bottom lip moving away from each other, because as you make that O shape of the mouth, not only you strengthen the mouth muscles, but it helps to better engage the part of the muscle underneath the eye that we're working on here. So a really good one, reducing puffiness and hollows under the eyes. A really good one for helping to naturally lift the upper eyelids and slightly lift the eyebrows as well. That's it. When you're ready, coming slowly down. Good. So it's quite hard work, that one as well, but really nice one. It's also really nice for circulation in and around the eye area. So our second facial exercise for that area, we put 2 fingers between the eyebrows. We take the other 2 index fingers there and just lightly place them either side of the eyes, because the skin is quite delicate there. You're going to slightly look upwards, but try to keep your forehead as still as possible here. Then you're going to half close your eyes, so it's almost as though your lower eyelids are slowly coming upwards, but you're not fully closing your eyes. You want to come to a position where you feel like a little shake or a little pulse where your index fingers are. And then you want to hold that for 2 or 3 seconds, release the eyes back so they're open again, and then half close the eyes again. So lower eyelids coming up. Feel for that shake or pulse. Now don't worry if you don't feel the shake or pulse. If you're quite new to this exercise, or maybe if your fingers are not exactly the right position, you can have a play around with it at home a little bit. Often if you're not feeling, you may want to bring your index fingers a little bit, like maybe bend them slightly, bring them a little bit closer to the actual core of the eye there. Feel that shape and hold for 2 or 3 seconds, then you release and you take that again. Is anyone not feeling that little shape there? Everyone's pretty much feeling it. It's good. Okay. And then you're going to close the eyes fairly tight shut here. So again, you feel a little shake or a little pulse in this area. So you're feeling it almost in the outer corner of the eye, but also underneath a little bit. So there's a muscle that goes around in a circle, or the orbicularis oculi muscle. We're working the outer part and underneath part of it here. So strengthen the muscles and reduces lines around the eyes. And then open the eyes gently. Good. Did everyone feel that sort of sensation there at the end? Yeah, of the muscles sort of contracting and relaxing. Wonderful. Okay, then just gently tap around the eye area now. So we're just boosting blood circulation here, starting to work with reducing any puffiness and dark circles around the eyes. This is a really good one to do when you apply, whatever you apply around your eye area, so whether it's an eye cream or gel, or whether you use a little bit of moisturising serum, whatever it is that you use. Just again helps the product just penetrate deeper into the skin. It feels very relaxing and soothing, so we're working lots of acupressure points around the eye area which are related to helping us feel relaxed and calm and reduce stress. Let's go in the other direction now, light quick taps all the way around this area. Okay, give your arms a little shake. When the shake will change position with your legs a little bit, do so, make sure you feel really comfortable. And then we are going to do a little bit of lymphatic drainage to the eye area. So this is going to help reduce puffiness and dark circles around the eyes. So it's really nice to use your ring finger for this one. It's a little bit of a lighter touch. The skin around the eye area is about 10 times thinner than the skin of the rest of the face. So we want to go really gently. So we start underneath our eyebrows. We just slowly come around all the way and back again. So it's very simple. You don't want to feel a drag, so if it feels like you're just touching the very top surface of the skin, that's absolutely fine, that's what you want to feel. This is a nice one to do, particularly in the morning. Wake up and feel a little bit puffy under the eyes. In terms of when you do face yoga, you can do it any time you like. There's no better time to do it in morning or evening in general, so the key is to try and keep it up regularly. Even if you just pick a few techniques you've learned today and you do these every day, that is absolutely the key. Consistency every day is how you'll start to see results. 1 minute per technique. If you do the whole face, wonderful. If it's just 2, 3, 4 techniques, and that's still really, really good. Lovely. And just stop for a moment, give your arms a little shake, make sure you're really comfortable there. And then just come to this point here. So actually got a lovely acupressure point here. This is a good one to use, by the way. If you ever feel a little bit like you've got eye strain or tired eyes, it's also a very good one to help you sleep as well. So if you're suffering from insomnia or find it hard to get to sleep, this is a great acupressure point. And then we're just going to come underneath the eyes, and we're just going to come very lightly behind our ears, down the side of the neck, like we did at the beginning, on our collarbones. So it's a full lymphatic drainage there. We're going to come under the eyes, that's it, all the way around, coming down, and then pulse. Good, let's do 3 more of these. Pulse there, wonderful. Okay, let's do 1 more for the eye area here. We're going to do a little bit more eye yoga, similar to what we did at the beginning. So if you feel like when you move your eyes, your eyebrows raise up, I definitely say place a hand there. If you're pretty sure that actually when you do your eye movements, your forehead doesn't move, you don't have to use it. So what we're going to do is we're going to look up towards the ceiling. It's as though we're looking at 12 o'clock on a clock face. Then we're going to move our eyes across, and keeping the head still, just our eyes are moving as though we're looking to 1 o'clock. Then we move to 2, then we move all the way across as though we're looking to 3, 4, 5, go down as though you're looking to 6, 7, 8, move the eyes across as though you're looking to 9, 10, 11, all the way up to 12, and then we're going to go the other direction. So we're going to go 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, down to 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to 12 for a moment, close the eyes, bring the hand down if you have it there, and just keep your eyes closed for a moment, focus back on your breath. And as you do, I want you to focus on that area between the eyebrows, the third eye chakra. And I want you to visualize a little ball of purple light in this area. And so you focus on that ball of purple light, which is very much related to our deep knowing and our deep intuition. I want you to repeat the affirmation to yourself 3 times. I am guided by my intuition. And keep focusing on that lovely purple ball of light. Take one more long deep breath as I strike the beautiful chimes. Okay, so when you're ready, just gently open up your eyes. We're going to go to our 7th chakra, so our crown chakra at the top of the head. So we're going to do a little bit of very gentle head massage. But before we do that, I want you to just take all your fingers and just tap all the way over your face. So think about releasing any tension. May still be there. Think about really boosting the blood circulation, just going in any direction here, because it's so light and simple. It's fine to go up and down. Do it with your eyes closed. Just really tune into how your face is feeling now. You want to even just compare to at the beginning. Maybe the muscles feel like they've had a really good workout. Maybe you feel less tension in certain areas. Maybe you feel that sense of energy. In yoga we call it prana. In traditional Chinese medicine we call it qi. But that life force energy. Maybe you feel that it's running through the face a little bit more. Then, moving to the head, I want you to just take the hands into little fists like this, just come to the top of the head, and I just want you to gently pummel your skull, just going downwards. Then go back to the top again, and go a little bit further back. Lovely. And then come to the top, and just go a little bit further back. And then take that again, so that all those 3 taps again, so down the front, down the middle, and down the back. And then take all of your fingers and just massage into your scalp. So it's up to you how much or little you want to do this, how much or little you want to place your hair up here. But it's really, really nice just to get deep as you can here. And again, be intuitive with this. Do you want to go further back? Do you want to go down to the sides? Do you want to go deeper? Release that tension. And there's some facials that you can actually get now which are for facial lifting, which work entirely on the head area, don't even touch the face, because there's lots of ways that we can naturally release tension in the face by releasing the head, and actually lifting certain areas of muscles actually in the top of the head. We're naturally lifting the face as well, so really, really lovely thing to do. Wonderful. Just bring your hands down with a little shake again, and then just use your fingers and just smooth with a really nurturing touch all the way down the length of your hair. So however long or short your hair is, just smoothing down. Just enjoy that sense of self-nurturing, of self-care. A few times. Just bring your hands just into your lap. Keep your eyes closed for a moment. Just give your arms a rest, because I know your arms have worked a lot today. And just focus now on the top of the head. So with the eyes closed here, I want you to focus on the colour white. So a lovely ball of white light right on top of your head, or even slightly above your head. As you focus on your breath here. Really allow yourself to align this chakra. And this chakra is said to really connect ourselves with our higher self, with source, whatever source means to you, so God, or universe, or collective consciousness, whatever it feels good for you to connect with. And then I just want you to repeat 3 times to yourself in your mind, I am connected. Ready, just opening up your eyes. I'm going to do a little bit of release of tension through our neck and shoulders, and a lovely release for the face. So the release for the face we're going to do, excuse me, is called the lion pose. So if you're used to, excuse me, if you're used to doing yoga, you may have come across the lion before. So what we do is we inhale. And we're going to tense our hands a little bit, tense your face, don't fully screw it up, but just tense it a little bit. Then we're going to open our hands, open our eyes wide, stick out our tongue and go, good, and take that again. 3 more. One more. Good, let go of any remaining tension there. Then you're going to inhale, bring the shoulders up towards the ears and take a big sigh out through the mouth as you release down. 3 more. One more time. Lovely. Then you're going to inhale, bring your chin down towards your chest, and then exhale, come up to center. Inhale, tilting your head back slightly. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, ear towards left shoulder. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, ear towards right shoulder. Exhale, back to center. Then just gently shaking the head from side to side as though you're saying no. Slightly more exaggerated version of that if you would like to. Go back to breathing in and out through your nose here. And then you're just going to bring your chin up and down as though you're saying yes, but a more exaggerated version of that. And then bring your head back to center. Okay, so for the next part of the class, we are going to lie down on your mat. So if you feel more comfortable sitting, you can, but it's going to be guided relaxation. I'm going to be playing crystal bowls for you as well, and we're doing some lovely visualization. If anyone would like a blanket, please help yourself. If you'd like any yoga blocks, if you want to put your bolster either under your knees or under your neck, whatever feels good for you, you can do. Just give yourself a few moments. If you want to sort of wiggle around your legs, if they've gone to sleep a little bit, you can do. Wiggle around your arms, have a sip of water, do whatever feels good for you. Okay, so you want to just have your legs about hip width apart here. Just allow your feet to just fall out to the side. Your arms a little bit away from the body with the palms turned up. Allow your shoulders to just really relax down and back here. You may want to have your chin just slightly tucked inwards. And really allow your back to just sink into the floor now. So really feel the weight of your body just surrendering into the floor. And then bring your attention back to your breath again. Inhale, abdomen rises. Exhale, gently lowers. Know that this is now your time to feel completely relaxed, completely present, and have time for you. The root of Face Yoga is about self-care and self-love. Such a huge part of this is our breath, relaxing our mind, body and soul. And know also from an aesthetic point of view, as you relax your mind, body and soul, you're naturally relaxing stress from your face. You're naturally letting go of any tension that you're holding on to, which helps your face look healthier, more glowing, more open and relaxed. So I want you just to revisit the intention you set at the beginning of your class. And just notice whether you feel you fully or part honour this intention. Just reminding yourself there's still time. You need to step into this intention a little more. And then just want you to focus on relaxing your feet and your legs fully now. And then relaxing the whole of your torso, hips, your back, your stomach and your chest. Relaxing your arms and your legs now. And relaxing your shoulders and your neck. And then bring your attention fully to your face. Relaxing your jaw. Letting go completely. relaxing your cheeks and your mouth. Relaxing your eyes and your forehead. Let any remaining tension in your face completely go now. And then repeat to yourself in your mind 3 times. I am happy, healthy, and relaxed. Just let your breath get deeper and deeper now. And as you breathe here, in a moment, we're going to have a lovely sound healing. And as we work with the sound, it's going to work on every cell of your being. All you need to do is relax and let the beautiful sound of the crystal bowls wash over you. Thoughts come into your mind, just let them pass by in their own time, like clouds in the sky. And if you feel like you want to go into a deep relaxation or even a sleep, that's also fine. There's no right or wrong. Let your breath become a little deeper now as you enjoy the sound. Just want you to repeat again an affirmation 3 times. Your affirmation is, I am glowing and energized. Remind yourself to just have a little bit of gratitude towards yourself, taking time today for your face, mind, body and soul. Help you look and feel glowing and energized inside and out. So when you feel ready, you can just wiggle your fingers a little, just wiggle your toes. You may want to just stretch your arms and legs just slightly. And then take as long as you need. You may want to roll onto your side for a few moments, or whatever it is that feels good for you. You can slowly come up to a sitting position, but absolutely no rush there. Okay, so just take your time. I'm going to sit back against the wall. Just going to do another 5 minutes, then I'll give you a chance if you've got any questions or anything anyone wants to chat about. Okay, so hopefully you all feel lovely and relaxed after your sound bath and your guided relaxation. We're just going to do a little acupressure sequence for our face to finish, and then, as I said, if you've got any questions, feel free to ask me. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start off placing our 2 fingers just on a little acupressure point, just where you feel that bone underneath your eyes. And you can do this with eyes open or closed. It's just a really relaxing, sort of quick work through the key acupressure points. Lovely. This one into the eye, so I tend not to massage in a circular direction just because the skin is quite delicate here, but instead you can do almost like a little pulse under that area. That really helps with the lymphatic drainage as well. Good. Our next point, we're just going to come either side of the eyes there, so just on the corner of the eyes. This is a really lovely point for tired eyes. Helps boost the circulation around this area, softens the lines around here too. And again, because it's quite delicate, you may want to just pulse there a little bit. Really stimulate that acupressure point rather than massaging that circular direction. So when you do these acupressure points at home, you can do anything from 30 to 60 seconds on each one. We're going to do a little bit quicker in our sequence today. Next point, we're going directly above the pupils, just above the eyebrows, a little point there. And we're just simply going to press that point. Again, you can have eyes open or closed here, whatever you prefer. And the little circular action here is really nice. This is a really great acupressure point to soften lines just above the eyebrows, but also a very good one for reducing frontal headaches, and then go in the other direction as well. Good. And then we're just going to come onto our temples, so just simply pressing the temples, just keeping the fingers still just for a moment. And then you may want to do a little massage in one direction. I want to go a little bit deeper with a massage here. And then in the other direction. Good. Okay, and then our next point, either side of the nose bone there. So just here and here, pressing that point. This is a really good one for helping the circulation around the cheeks. It's really good for sinuses as well. And then and you can just massage a little circular action one way and a little circular action the other way. Good. And then we're going to still work the sinuses a little bit deeper into this one, bless you. And then just come, you can't do that clearly. And then we're just going to come either side of the nostrils, a little natural indentation there. That's it, pressing there. So this is another really good one for any sinus issues, where the sinuses are blocked or where they get really runny nose. And actually when you press it, it can feel more blocked for a moment, but in a moment when you release it, you should find that whole sinus area feels so much better. And then you can just massage one direction and then the other direction. There's a little point just underneath the nose there, so a really good one. Helping the circulation around the lips, really good sort of just general tonic for energy as well here. And you can massage in one direction. And you can massage in the other direction. To our final point, just either side of the mouth corners here, and there. That's it, just gently pressing, really good again for circulation around that area, the lips and cheek area. And then just circling in one direction, and then circling in the other direction. Great, and then just bring your arms down, just stretch them up as you inhale now, and then they come out of the mouth as you come forward, really re-energizing everything. Let's do 3 more to finish. Inhale up, and big exhalation, twice more. One more time. And slowly coming up. Thank you so much everyone for joining me today. Thank you.